be going into the abyss, into the deepest ocean. We were sinking. It's like a frog. They say that the frog, is in some warm water and then starts heating up and boiling, and he doesn't know until it's too late and he's dead. They just literally stay in there. They don't try to hop out or anything like that. Sit there. And it gets hotter, sit there, and then they're burned to death, and that's it. I think that's what happens to a lot of folks that are not in the know, don't appreciate what's going on, and will believe the rhetoric and the lies, the deception, and to me, it's pure evil. I thank God that there is an ounce of common sense in my body, in my mind, whatever, that I can see these things, and I can only attribute the common sense to God. The God factor equates. It's there. It's my North Star. I'm not perfect. I don't know anybody that is other than one, and that's Jesus. But seriously, our founding fathers believed in a God, and they prayed, and they sought him, and they sought him out. I was listening to Donald Trump the other day, and I had to smile because Donald Trump really doesn't talk too much about his faith, and then he was asked by Brian Kilmeade, Steve Ducey, at the White House, if he ever prayed, because they were talking about his grandmother's Bible that he put his hand on, was sworn in to, as the 45th president, whether he prayed. And Donald Trump says, I pray very often. He looks for guidance from God above to lead him, direct him, because it's a very important key position. And you're affecting a lot of different people in so many different levels. It's not even funny. It's a very, very key job and a very important position. You're leading a lot of different people and looking after a lot of different people. This foolishness that's going on right now, it's a diversionary tactic. It's defamatory. It's trying to discredit, trying to derail anything good, any momentum that's going on right now. With the stock market, with rallies that's going on. And it's going to continue going up, by the way. Opened up today. Unbelievable. The Dow with earnings up. The momentum is on fire. But this is their job, number one. Obama, that's his job. I thought that the Clintons were bad. But this is worse. And at least you got the Clintons. Well, Hillary, she ran for Senate. Well, I guess that she wanted to put herself, in position to run for president, but she moved to New York State, and that was good. She became a New Yorker up in New York State. So anyway, he's not leaving D.C. Made it abundantly clear that he's taken on staffers and Valerie Jarrett and, people like him that want to further dig in and alienate. And to me, this is going to backfire completely on the party. And this is really, ultimately, truly, in my opinion, is going to give more credibility to Donald Trump when it's all said and done. And in 4 years, Donald Trump will be back in the office again, but he is going to have a thorn. They have nothing better to do with their time than sit there, and it's not for the country. There's one thing when you have information, irrefutable information that proves without a shadow of a doubt that kind of a particular thing, that there was something happened. We glued you, we got you, plain and simple, that's it, resign. And they're asking him to resign, and there's nothing there. Judge Napolitano, many legal scholars have said that there's nothing, no oversteps, nothing that's been seen, that's been looked at, been talked about, been communicated to. And will he recuse himself, Jeff Sessions? I believe he will so much today. Tomorrow there will be a press conference, and he will. Because he's a good man, and he didn't do anything wrong. But that's the problem in our world today when you have good people of good conscience. People will say everything about you and against you when you're a good, decent person. And politics is at an all-time low with the Democrats. They're ugly, they're vindictive, and inspired by Satan himself. Many of these people, not all of them. I'm not saying all Dems are Satanists or anything like that. I don't want to get any emails saying Keith, I'm not a Satanist. But many are just downright evil. I've met a lot of sensible Democrats over my time, and they don't disagree. They don't agree which direction they go. But there is, it's not just the initiative of trying to destroy Donald Trump, but to take back, Congress. And they would like to do that on local level. So they're going to be doing everything they can do grassroots to be able to recapture and to redo the brand, if you will, of Democrats. To me, again, if you do these things and you're making up things and you're hurting and the other party in the country, it's not just the party. If that's one thing, I guess you could be forgiven. But when you're doing it to the country and you're doing it to its people, when a president's trying to do his job, hadn't been in there more than, 2 months, and this is your game, this is a all-time low, and no other president in recent history has done something this bad already, and this is Obama for you. It just goes to show you what kind of person that he is. He's not a good person. But there might be a savior on the horizon. Everybody said that, what was Sean Hannity called him the Messiah, Obama, because he thought he really was. But guess who's coming out? Have made it pretty official announcement that really looking at it hard to run for president. Guess who? The other O. Yeah, we had Obama and now Oprah. Well, Oprah Winfrey says if Donald Trump could do it, she says, I really have strong feelings and thoughts that if he could do it, certainly I can. And you'd have to say that, Oprah is as popular in many respects as Donald Trump. And, it'd be interesting to know what the celebrity is. I mean, she's a celebrity. But for her to make a difference, and of course, she's an Obama supporter. So that would be a very interesting thing, but I still do not think that she has the star power to be able to even do it. Donald Trump makes the economy terrific, strengthens our military, really puts a hurting on ISIS. Obamacare repealed and replaced with Trump care, whatever the heck you want to call it. Things are roaring in a good direction. Infrastructure, the veteran. I mean, all the things that he ran on and promised, and people are happy with their paychecks and taxes are lowered. It's going to be a really tough fight to bring in Oprah Winfrey from the Oprah Winfrey Show to give away cars and to bring Dr. Oz on. Really do not think that the brass, and in all due respect to Oprah Winfrey, though that she's been successful in some things, her TV network has been a failure. It's been a money pit. It really has. Glenn Beck TV actually has more subscribers than Oprah's entire network. It's just something that she's done, but it has been a money pit. It's just hard when you have flakes on. She was great. Go on network TV, but for president, I really, really doubt you'll win. But that's my opinion. We'll be back.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people, for the people, for the people is there.
For the People is on the air for you. Each day we strive to tell it to you straight, not watered down, so you can know what's going on each day. Our show is different from many of the others on air. We're not afraid of the PC police, and we explain our position, at the same time understanding the left's position and what we can do to further a conservative agenda for America. For the People is listener-supported and relies on listeners like you to help us get the word out. So, if you like what we do and want to help For the People, sign up today at our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Your support allows us to report the news fearlessly and guarantees our survival on the air. As a thank you, we'll send you our monthly newsletter with commentary and money-saving tips. Can we count on your support? Thank you for helping America. To become a For the People member, log on to forthepeopleshow.com. Now, For the People has a special opportunity for you. If you own a business and want to gain a national audience that is loyal and will do business with you, imagine being able to get your product and or service into the hands of tens of thousands of people each week. Sponsorship opportunities are now available at rates you can afford. Finally, the show you love with your business supporting what we do in partnership. Start running your commercials today. To contact us, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. For the People has a new way to find us on the web. Just go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. There you can listen to our daily podcasts. When you can't find a radio station that carries us, you can even listen to past shows at forthepeopleshow.com. You can also find our bookstore, where you can order 24 hours a day at the People's Store. Just remember, forthepeopleshow.com. Click there now. For the People is on the air for you. Each day we strive to tell it to you straight, not watered down, so you can know what's going on each day. Our show is different from many of the others on air. We're not afraid of the PC police, and we explain our position, at the same time understanding the left's position and what we can do to further a conservative agenda for America. For the People is listener-supported and relies on listeners like you to help us get the word out. So, if you like what we do and want to help For the People, sign up today at our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Your support allows us to report the news fearlessly and guarantees our survival on the air. As a thank you, we'll send you our monthly newsletter with commentary and money-saving tips. Can we count on your support? Thank you for helping America. To become a For the People member, log on to forthepeopleshow.com. Now, we're on the air for you each and every day, listener-supported For the People. I'm Keith Allen. Our website is forthepeopleshow.com, and why don't you join us today at forthepeopleshow.com. Sign up and become a member and help us get the word out. We really appreciate it. All right, so Ben Carson won confirmation as housing secretary, and it's kind of a big deal, a good position for him. I think it's going to be a win-win situation for him. The vote, by the way, was 58-41. Ben Carson is going to lead the agency of some 8,300 employees and a budget of about $47 billion. Now, Carson has no government or housing policy experience. Despite that, his nomination cleared a Senate committee in January on a unanimous vote, and then Republicans praised his life story as inspiring. You know, Ben Carson grew up in the inner city in Detroit with a single mother who had a third-grade education, and Democrats welcomed Carson's promises to address homelessness and housing issues. It's a huge epidemic in our country, folks. It's sad. I have lived a lot of different places in my life, in my radio career. I've lived in New York City. I've lived out in Los Angeles. I've spent up some time in Boston, actually, after People's Network with Chuck, lived in Memphis, Philadelphia. Like a lot of radio personalities through the years, Tampa has actually been my home, it seems, longer than most places, but I've been here since 2001. I moved here from Alexandria, Virginia, and I had a stint with Clear Channel in Rockville, Maryland. But it's nice to be here in Tampa. I like it. The ocean's great. The weather's it's just great. But homelessness is something that I have seen all over the country, and just more people not able to keep the lights on, and struggling people. And it gets worse because there are people that get into prostitution, and then our neighborhoods get run down. And it's a big problem in our inner cities with housing and development. And I think with Ben Carson's background, I believe that he will have a passion and an understanding of what people go through, an understanding. And I think life experience sometimes is enough. And, if you're a brain surgeon, you can certainly pick up things that he'll need to know. He'll have a staff, obviously, to be able to assist him in so many different things where he can just do his job and travel around and get things done and make things work. But it is nice when you're able to use your experience in life and help others. And that's got to be a very rewarding position. And looking for good things out of Ben Carson, I think